we went to me and Mel went to school together. We also actually played soccer together. That's how we met.
Unfortunately,
at a club called Balcatta Etna. All right, so obviously created by Sicilians back in the 70s or whatever.
My knee injury, mate, ruined my career.
We grew up living about 6 or 7 houses apart on different streets, but about 6 or 7 houses apart. And then we went to high school together, and we had a number of Greek friends that we went to high school with. The majority Italian, but yeah, we did have Greek friends. Grew up with Greeks as well. So, and there was always that undertone of rivalry, Italians versus Greeks. But at the end of the day, they were pretty similar to us.
They taught us all the Greek swear words.
You do? Buddy.
That's kind of the story of my life. I'm surrounded by Italians and Greeks, and all the Italians, to them, I'm the Greek guy, and vice versa with the Greeks. Not accepted fully by any of them. It's all you're half. You're not both. You're half. And then they all think, Italians couldn't possibly think they're any more different to Greeks, and same for the Greeks. But to everybody else, it's the same fucking shit, right? So I'm caught right in the middle of all of this.
Well, you're caught no matter where you are, because over here you're in between Italian and Greek, and over there you're between Italian and Aussie or Greek and Aussie. So yeah, you can't win wherever you are. You just got to, I don't know.
I can't win no matter where I'm at, and so I'm concluding somewhere here that I hope is interesting. But I've found myself really frustrated because I never wanted to. I love Joe Avati, and I've opened for him a few times, and I love all of the traditional WOG comedians that I'm sure you guys all love, and I was so influenced by them. I was so influenced by them when I was a kid, but I never wanted to be, when I started comedy, I didn't want to be just that. I want to do jokes about my entire life, not just my ethnicities. So the show that I did at the start, I had a little bit about being Greek and Italian, and I compared my nonno to my papu and stuff like that. And then the rest of it was completely different, just normal jokes that had nothing to do with my ethnicity. But people feel tethered to culture, and people see people need simple stereotypes to grasp onto. So despite the fact that I only had a small proportion of my material being related to my ethnicity, I'm the Italian Greek guy. That's who I was immediately. And my videos that are about my ethnicities are the most popular ones, and you sort of just get pigeonholed as that. And so my next show that I'm going to tour next year is called Don't Call Me a Wog. And it's kind of talking about, like you guys say, that being caught in the middle, that the Italian guys, I'm Greco, the Greek guys, I am the Italian guy. Yeah, right. Aussies are like, you're just Wog, and the rest is what it is. And I feel like me. So I'm kind of discussing how I didn't want to be pigeonholed as the WOG comic, but I'm also a little bit a WOG comic, if that makes sense.